to the Totally Tubular Radio Talk Show. Today we are talking about 3 interesting topics, which will be the NBA Finals, NBA Free Agency, and the NFL Free Agency. We will be doing this on WM37 Radio. I'm your host, Dylan Orzechowski.
And I'm the co-host, Samuel Danov.
With this random person,
the guest star, Patrick McMullen.
Today we'll be talking about a lot of things on Channel M37. We're going to talk about NBA free agency. Dylan, where do you think NBA free agency will win?
I think we have to talk about Kyrie Irving. He's one of the biggest stars in the NBA. He really has just upped his game since he got into the NBA, and he's a really popular free agent. I can see him going to the Knicks, because after the way that crowd cheered for him, chanted for him to come to the Knicks when they played him, I feel like that's a perfect spot with the intensity and the culture that's shared there. Now let's start taking in some calls.
We'll be taking calls. Our number is 561-713-0125. If you would like to call us at the Totally Tubular Talk Show, please answer and call now. So as we're on this other type of free agency, there's obviously way more free agencies. And
looks like we have our first caller.
Hello, welcome to the Totally Tubular Talk Show. I am your co-host, Samuel Danov. What is your name? And please talk about what you would like to talk about.
I'd like to talk about the
What's your name?
season. Michael.
Okay, Michael. You want to talk about the Jets season? What do you want to talk about the Jets season?
You know, how some of their star players and their new acquisitions will do, and how do you think they'll do in this season?
I don't know. That's kind of a question for Dylan.
So with the addition of Le'Veon Bell this offseason, I feel like the Jets' offense is really going to take a step in the right direction. Their new coach, Adam Gase, is an offensive-minded coach, so I think he'll have a big impact on this team and possibly even give them a winning season. But that's a long shot. We all know that.
And also, we just got a brand new GM of Joe Douglas, who was also a very great GM. He has been the GM of Philadelphia when they won the Super Bowl, probably because they got Nick Foles and Carson Wentz. That's a good pickup from a GM.
I have to agree with both of you, but I do think that Le'Veon Bell will have to prove himself in these first couple of games because they're not exactly in the easiest division with the Patriots, the Bills, excuse me for that little slip up, and the Dolphins. Of course, as you know, that the Jets haven't been very successful in the past. Actually, not at all, but still, I hope that Le'Veon Bell can help their team improve with their new rookies.
All right, thanks for calling.
Thank you guys. Bye.
See you, Michael.
And that's it for the Totally Tubular Talk Show. Let's cut to commercial break for this run.
Hello. Do you want chicken with black beans? Go to Polio Chocolate Club. We'll give you diarrhea. And Sports Illustrated Kids. We're the very clean version of Sports Illustrated.
Also brought to you by Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
And also Chick-fil-A, open every day but Sunday because we baptize our chicken in grease. All right, welcome back to the Totally Tubular Talk Show. I'm your co-host Samuel Danov, along with the host Dylan and random guy Patrick. Today we'll be talking about more not NBA free agency, more types of free agency. Let's talk about the NBA free agency. You know, like Kevin Durant. Let's talk about the NBA Finals. You know, it's already Game 5. You know, KD just went down with a Achilles injury. People say it's a torn Achilles. People say because of that, Raptors are now going to win the NBA championship. I personally agree with that situation. Dylan and Patrick, what are your thoughts?
I think that if the Warriors did come back, then KD would leave because if he would be known for coming back to this game, risking his leg, his injury, and helping them win the game. I mean, he was in for 10 minutes, he had 11 points, 2 3-point shots in back-to-back. So I think that really shows how impact he would have had if he was playing this whole fight.
All right, Patrick, what do you think about the KD incident?
I do think that KD probably shouldn't have put himself out there. I understand he was trying to do it for the team, and he did perform well. But I don't know if you guys saw the close-up. His Achilles literally moved like it just snapped. And on a second note, I think that Kawhi Leonard and KD, I believe that Kawhi Leonard, if the Raptors do end up taking the series, will stay with Toronto. But I think that KD wants to leave and create his own dynasty because he's sick of all the talk that he's just there with the Warriors and that he's not good.
Well, now let's accept some calls from people to see what they think about this game and this series.
Once
Not
again,
maybe.
phone number 561-713-0125.
So,
NBA
what do you
Finals
think
are-
about the new rules in the NFL?
We just got our call, so let's check. Hello, welcome to the Totally Tubular Talk Show. Please say your name and what you want to talk about.
Tom, my name is Michael, and you guys asked a question, what do you think about the NBA Finals, right?
Yes, indeed, yes.
Well, I think that the NBA Finals is going to go to Game 7. You know, I think it's a really competitive series, and it's a really cool series. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes,
Never in a million years will I agree that this series will go to Game 7. That's ridiculous. What is wrong
Now
with
remember,
you?
Sam, we do have to consider their opinion. Now, could you please state a reason?
Steven A. Smith doesn't do that.
Can you please state a reason why you think that this series will go to Game 7?
Well, you know, I think Kevin Durant is going to really play a part in Game 6, and they're going to play him a lot of minutes. And I think that team will definitely win the Game 6.
He's not playing Game 6 and Game 7. He tore his Achilles.
Now we have to be respectful.
I'm not being respectful.
You know what? I think we'll just have to end our show.
Alright,
No,
thanks for calling.
Screw you.
Thank you for
you
calling.
Suck.
Thank you for calling. This is Totally Tubular Talk Show.
Thank you for tuning in today.
And remember
Talk to you.
to tune in on WM37.
This show was sponsored by.
This show is sponsored by Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Also, make sure to pick up your free copy of Sports Illustrated.